these are all the books I'm going to read in August. Well, hopefully. I've read about 4, 5, maybe 6 books this year, but I'm finally getting back to reading now. Now I've got time to actually read, and like my life's not as busy. So these are all the books I'm hoping to read this August. Okay, the first one is Wish Lists and Road Trips by Lauren H. May. I think I picked this up randomly in the works sometime. I probably picked it up in winter, but now I went through my whole TBR. So these are the ones I picked out for this month, and I've literally got the whole month free. So first one, Wish List and Road Trip. I think this is really cute, and it is in first person, I think. Yeah, it is first person. I had to check that one. It's first person. That's the first one. Next one is my current read, In Your Dreams, Holden Roads by Stephanie Archer. I'm loving Stephanie Archer at the minute, and I've done the first 2 of this series, which is That Kind of Guy, The Wrong Mr. Right. They're the 2 first ones, and they're like small time romances. I'm really excited. I just need time to read it, but I think I'm gonna start reading it tomorrow, and I think it's beautiful. And I think this whole series is just quite easy to read and just a really cute small time romance. Okay, next one is a fantasy. I started reading this when I tried to get out my book slump, but it doesn't work. So I'm like a few chapters maybe, but now I've got time to actually fully read it, and all the series is out in paperback in the UK now, so I can buy them all. I'm going to read the first one first, but I haven't read the Caraval one. I'm just going straight into it because I didn't want to read something that could possibly like not want me to read this, and I've heard this is amazing, and you can read it without reading the Caraval series. So I'm very excited. Another Stephanie. Okay, next one, Roadbound. This is about like a woman who went through a divorce and has moved like away or gone on holiday or something, I think, to just get away from it all, which is real. Well, not that I've been divorced, but like, and I think it's just small town romance. I'm really in my small town romance kind of feel, which I'm very excited for, because I go through moods. Like I'm literally in my small town romance mood right now, because it's like summer and it's quiet and calm and fun. So we've got another one, and then there's 7 Summers by Paige Toon, which is literally like I haven't seen any reviews on it or anything. I saw it was a solo author, and I just wanted to summer read, and it's 7 Summers, so you know. And I think it might be fun. It'll be like, and the font's perfect. It's like, I'm not like squinting my eyes to see it, which is good. Is it floppy? No. It's quite long as well, so it'll last me a while, which is a plus for me. Next one is Magnolia Parks. I hate this book, but I heard Daisy hates it a lot, a lot better. So if I'm gonna have to go through this to get to Daisy hates, I might. But it's like, they just cheat on each other, and I don't find it interesting. I just find it like painful, like. And I know by the end of this series she doesn't end up with Julian, which I've seen all over TikTok. I shouldn't say that, but I've seen someone else say that on BookTube. Ugh. Yeah, BookTok. When did I say BookTok? Someone says that on BookTok, which is, I felt like that was less cringe. BookTok. So someone said that on BookTok, that she didn't end up with Julian, and it kind of broke my heart, because I'm like, why would you pick BJ? And I haven't finished reading the book. Like, if you cheat on someone, maybe I should finish the book so I can see. But like, even if you have cheated on someone, okay, why, like, he kept on cheating on her with, like, and he's doing it on purpose in front of her. I just find it painful. And I've seen so many people rave about this book and this series, so I'm gonna go through it, because, like, people are saying, like, this is good as, like, Binding 13 and that Boys Tome series. So I'm gonna try, but if I'm not gonna put myself through it, I might just pick up Daisy Hates. Like, if I get, like, that far through again, I just can't be bothered. Oh, I've seen everyone talking about this. Just for the Summer by Abby Mendes, I think. I love her books. I've read Yours Truly, which was literally like a 5-star. I've never gave a 5-star to, like, I don't think, like, just a contemporary romance. I don't know if that's what it counts as, but it was so good. Like, honestly, it made me, like, and I've seen, like, a quote from this book, I don't know where it is, and it's like, it just shows, like, acts of service, and I think that's just gorgeous. I've seen so many people go on about that quote. One. Oh yeah, The Naturals by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I saw this ages ago and I picked it up last time I went to Waterstones. I never ended up getting to read it because I was in a book slump for like 8-9 months. That is so long, so I literally read for a year straight. Like, I read like 400 books and then I went to read nothing. So that was quite a big shift. But The Naturals. I never finished the Inheritance games. I got like halfway through the final gambit, but I didn't want to know the ending, so I just stopped. But everyone said that this is so much, like, this is like Criminal Minds, I think. This is what it's like. Yeah. In the back it says, The Naturals is Criminal Minds for the YA world. And I loved every page. So I'm going to pick up this. I think it is very, like, I like the look of it. And the whole series on my shelf will look beautiful. But I've just put the first one. Beautiful. Okay, next one. Done and Dusted by Lila Sage. I bought this ages ago and I wanted to read it so bad, but I couldn't push myself to do it. So I might pick it up because it looks like just such an easy small town romance. And everything I want right now in a book, small town romance. And this is giving it. And yeah, I just want to get this done because I wanted to read it so much, and now I've got the chance to read it. Okay, next one, Hopeless by Elsie Silver. I read my Elsie Silver books are all the way up there, and it's missing this one because I haven't read it because I've seen so many negative things on it, and there's a lot of topics in here which are very close to my heart, and I don't know whether I can be bothered to, like, hear all the stereotypes and stuff. I mean, Elsie Silver does a lot of good things with, like, difficult topics, and she does it quite well. But I don't know whether that's just because I haven't lived through it myself. But, like, some of the things in here I have them for myself, and I don't know whether I'll really. I don't want certain things to be romanticised. You know. But I will try it. And if I just want to stop, I will. Like, I'm not going to force myself to read it, but I'm going to try. And it's a small town romance, of course, because that's the theme of this month. Elsie Silver. None of Elsie Silver books are bad. I don't think any of them are. I'm going to be honest with you. I want to buy Off to the Races here, which I also want to read this month. I've got so many books this month. And it's just such a cute book, like the cover and everything. I'm just excited. I don't know, every time I buy an Elsie Silver book, I literally spend like 30-40 quid on all of the Elsie Silver series, and then they came to the works for 3 for 6. Wait, is it 3 for 6? Yeah, 3 for 6. And I'm like, girl, the whole series as well, which kind of irritated me just a little bit. Now, I can read them all, and I really want to read that series, Off to the Races, and that series, because I've heard it's like less dialogue and more, but I like that sometimes in a book. Sometimes I want a quick pace, but sometimes I actually want to develop like a relationship with the characters. Not like a relationship with me, but like get to know the characters more, so it's like deeper level, and then I'm more likely to like rate it higher. Sometimes I just want a quick romance. Okay, next one is Behind the Net by Stephanie Archer. I think I read this on my Kindle ages ago, but I don't remember anything of it. And I love Stephanie Archer's books, and because I've read her series, I forgot what the series is called. It was literally one of the first books I showed you. But all her books are amazing, but I don't remember it, and I want to reread it because I do love her as an author, and I want to read the second one, so I want to remember what's going on in this one, so I can read the second one. And I can have all Stephanie Archer's books lined up because I just think they're adorable, and they deserve a place on my shelf. When I finally get my shelves, that is. Well, I've got books everywhere. Like, honestly, I'm going to show you. I've got books there. I've got books there. I've got books there. I've got so many books here. These are all of my TBR. I'm getting rid of all these books. I've got all of these books, and I've got all books there, and then all here, all the way behind there as well. Like, it's full. This whole one's full, like, to the bottom. These are all dark romances, and I'm not really feeling dark romances in the mid bit, so I might get rid of them, I'm not gonna lie. And then I've got all my pastels, and that's where I'm missing Hopeless. And then just random romances up there. These are the ones that I've been reading, the Stephanie Archer ones. I think they're amazing. And this is my collection. Okay, now I can sit back down. Basic, and wait, what book did I have? Oh yeah, Behind the Net. Yeah, very excited for this. Just a hockey romance, and I just think these are really cute, and I think this might come at the end of the month, so I can start going into hockey romances and sports romances, because by September, Anna Huang's The Striker's coming out, and I really want to read that. Before I get to my last one, I'm going to talk about Reckless. I want to order it so badly because I've just seen a TikTok about it. I was like, I'm not going to buy it until like December time because I love Powerless and I wanted to read it straight after, but it wasn't out. But I don't want to read Reckless because I know it'll leave me in a cliffhanger, and I know it'll break my heart again. So I'm going to read it in December, where it's close to the time when the next one comes out. I don't know when the next one's coming out. Probably like 2026, because, or maybe the end of 2025. Okay, my next one, after Reckless. I'm so excited to read that book. So I'll leave it. Divine Rivals. I got the hardcover from Waterstones, and I've wanted to read this for so long. Like, honestly, like, I've seen it everywhere. Like, when I was trying to get back into reading, I watched so many like romancy, like, what's the word, romancy videos on like book recommendations, and I saw this every single time and I bought it immediately, and it was on offer as well, which was quite cool. And I've got a few fantasy. I think I've got this one, Reckless, and Once Upon a Broken Heart, so I am delving into different genres. I have got quite a few thrillers that I bought when I tried getting back into reading, and it didn't work. Just put me in a big reader slump. Yeah, that is all of my August TBR. I'm so excited to start reading again, and when I'm gonna give myself so much time this summer to be able to read, because that's all I want to do. Like, all of these different worlds and everything. I'm so excited to get back into. How many books? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, including Reckless. 13 books of August, and hopefully at the end of August I'll come back, maybe a video in the middle of like a book vlog or something. I'll come back see how many of these I've actually read. I think I'll probably read most of them because I've wanted to read so many of these for so long, and it's literally so painful knowing that I've got this book and this book and this book that I want to read, but I just don't want to ruin. I didn't want to ruin the book because I was in a book slump. So now I can finally read them, and I'm so excited to actually finally read them. And this is what I'm going to be reading literally after filming this video. I'm so excited. So I'm so happy I'm back into reading. I haven't posted anything in so long. I'm so excited. Bye bye.